My name is Sayed Zahin Qasim, and I am doing my master's in cybersecurity from National College of Ireland. My supervisor name is Khatija Hafiz. As I told you about my thesis in the previous video, now I'm going to show you the demo of my thesis. This is the code for synthetic data where I have imported some very useful libraries, NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, and I have generated 10 seconds of data at 250 Hz, simulated ECG using sine and noise, simulated SPOs, values from 94% to 99%, simulated blood pressure, systolic and diastolic, where the, as we know, like 110 to 130 systolic and 70 to 85 diastolic. And our synthetic data was ready. After that, I started doing the encryption part, which is really important. That is, I have done for the AES. We can see I have taken very important libraries, the pandas, time, OS, everything. And here I have read the CSV, which is the health data, the synthetic data. I have set up AES, then benchmark it, saved encrypted files, and the matrices. So I'll just show you. Uh, Please note that this is outside the Docker. I'll show you outside the Docker and inside the Docker. So first, let's start with outside the Docker. Once I run this script, you can see it is showing me the encryption time taken, memory used, and encrypted file size. Coming back to LEA, lightweight encryption, uh, you can see it's the same thing that I have done. Loaded the data, pad to block size. I have key of 128 bits. Sorry, simulated LEA like encryption, blockwise hashing, saved encrypted files, and benchmarked it. And once we run this, you can see the difference. And let's go to present encryption. Sorry, it's the same thing. And once we run this, sorry, um, yeah, you can see it's taking 6 seconds, 72 8 memory used, same as AES. Encrypted files is 224. That is the same thing. Encrypted file size is same for everyone. It's just the memory usage and the encryption time that is different for or three of them. Now, this is the code for the Docker. Here is a Docker from Python. We have to Python 10, 3.10. This is work there app and copy. It will copy the whole AES baseline paper or LEA everything. Then it will run pip install pandas numpy and this. If it's not installed or else it's if it's of no use, if we remove that, then we have to add our file name. But let's start with AES. I'll just copy this, copy doc file, and I'll do paste it here. I'll save it, and once we have saved it, we will need to go to the terminal, ter, terminal. And once we are into terminal, we'll start with this. Wait, sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, shit. Please bear with me. ls cd desktop less cd thesis. Yes, yeah. So from here we would start with this. You can see it's building a container, a separate container for everything. You can see here. So once a container is built, I'll show you how the container looks like. These are the containers. It will get updated really soon. These are the containers which is being built. So now, once the container is built, we would use this where we have set the CPU at 0.5 and the memory at 256. And once we run it, we get the result of AES metrics saying that it took this much seconds and everything. Now we have done it for AES. Now we'll move on with now we will change this with LEA. LEA. Sorry. I'll just copy this, save it. Now, as you can see, 1 second ago, there's an update. Okay, look, the container has been built. Now we will build a container for LEA. To build a container again, we'll go and build it again. We'll type the same thing again. Docker build t edge encrypt. It will build a container again, a refresh one. And once the container is built, we will type the same thing with the same memory. We'll run the Docker file with the CPU of 0.5 and memory of this and encrypt. Okay, you can see we are getting the same thing. We got that. Now moving on to, you can see we get one more we are able to see one more container here. Now it's time for present. We'll just copy this into doc file. So we'll save it again. We'll go back. We will be adding the same thing again. It will build another container the same way. And now we will do the same thing, memory 256, CPU 0.5, and done. Uh, uh, this takes a bit of time. It takes around 16 seconds to give it to me. It's done. It's done really quick. Oh, it took 16 time, encryption time and everything. You can see it here. This was my whole project that I was trying to show, is that we have a model where I have taken three ciphers: AES, LEA, and encryption. I don't have a Raspberry Pi, so I have simulated using Docker, and then and also we have taken the encryption thing, like we have taken the synthetic data, everything. So this was my demo for my thesis. Hope you like it. Thank you so much. If you have any query, let me know, or bye bye. Thank you so much.